but I'm obsessed, addicted to jerk salmon. Like, I'm treating myself when I get some jerk salmon from Quality Taste. So this is definitely a destination I would suggest for you to go if you are visiting Philly. It is Black owned, a Caribbean restaurant. I believe Jamaicans own the restaurant. So my people, what's up? Hey y'all, welcome to Tripping with Amadi. If you are new to my channel, I revisit some of my fun and exciting times during my travel while I help you out on yours. So this is the second installment to my previous video. I'll put the link up there of restaurants beyond the Philly cheesesteaks. Once again, I believe that Philly is a restaurant destination and people need to know about it. So my last video, I started with Central Philadelphia as well as South Philadelphia. In this video, we're gonna be talking about North Philly as well as West Philly. So a couple of disclaimers before I get into it. If you feel like I missed some areas, make sure you comment below and say, hey, this is a really good spot too, and you need to put it down there. And I will listen, I will hear you, and maybe I might go out to go visit it too. The next disclaimer, I am not putting any chain restaurants. A lot of places are really good to eat, like Budokan or Ruth Chris, but these are places that you can find in other areas, so I won't be putting them on my list. I want to be putting down something that's uniquely Philadelphia that you won't find in other places. Once again, this is for people who are interested in traveling and visiting Philadelphia, so here's a guide for you to eat at certain places. The third disclaimer, or fourth, whatever number I'm on, is I am aware that just categorizing it as North Philadelphia or West Philadelphia is kind of doing a wide brush of our neighborhoods within Philadelphia, but this is for travelers, so I'm trying to be very specific. So please, please don't be like, no, that's in East Oak Lane, no, that's in Uptown, no, that's in Mount Airy, no, that's in Germantown. Like, heard you. You can put that in the comments, but understand that I'm just trying to simplify things so we can get into the good eats. So now let's get into it. And just, this is my suggestions, right? Like, when people come to visit me in Philly, I've lived in Philly for 7+ years at this point, these are the places that I would suggest for them to eat. So this is my opinion. Once again, for the people who are just coming to visit on this video, this is definitely going to be vegan, pescatarian, vegetarian friendly, because that is the type of cuisine that I eat. But trust and don't believe, these restaurants are also cooking up some amazing meals for our meat eaters as well. So let's get right into it with North Philadelphia. So we're gonna start with casual places to eat first. So the first place was suggested from a friend, and they told me South Philly Italian Kitchen is a really good place if you are interested in Italian food, and what you should try is the chicken parmesan. Next is Cherish, a place located in Mount Airy, and is going to be an amazing breakfast spot. Once again, suggested from someone who lives in the area. Next is gonna be Pretty Girl Cook, located in Northern Liberties area, and it is a Black-owned restaurant that's cooking up soul food with amazing breakfast as well. Another place that was recommended for me to put on this list. The next spot is honestly my favorite spot. I was introduced to it when I went to Temple, and I still go there now. It's located in Northern Liberties, and it's called El Camino. It's a Mexican restaurant that honestly, their tortillas give you something a little bit special. It's definitely a casual place to go. Great for margaritas, great for any Tex-Mex food that you are interested in. They have pork wings as well as regular chicken wings, but my favorite that I would suggest for you to try is their veggie wings. Made with seitan, it is so delicious. Like, it's so delicious and crispy. Literally my favorite food, my favorite place, and their fried calamari is good as well. So I would definitely suggest El Caminos. So right across the street basically from El Caminos is Dos Segundos. So Dos Segundos, another Mexican restaurant, is cooking up a lot of great foods, very vegan friendly, and I actually have gone on a couple of dates to Dos Segundos, but I wouldn't necessarily qualify it as a date night spot. but they are very vegan friendly, and I would suggest for you to try their fajitas. So they have fajitas for steak, for shrimp, for chicken, and you can get veggie fajitas as well, and they're all really good. So Ron's Caribbean restaurant is gonna be located in Germantown. So they actually have 2 locations, but the location that I went to was near Germantown. And it's a Caribbean restaurant that gives you all like your basic needs. So you have your curry chickens, your oxtails, all of those things, your plantain, like so many Caribbean things. I believe that they have doubles as well. Black owned, I believe they're Trinidadian, if I'm not mistaken. Please don't beat me up if they're not. But what I would suggest for you to try there is their yams are really, really good. So if you need like a Caribbean fix, people really, really love Ron's. And honorable mention, if you're talking about Caribbean, is Jamaican D's, and I believe Jamaican D's is located in North Philadelphia as well. And the last casual spot I would suggest is Veganish, located on Fairmount. So they call themselves Veganish because it's vegan and pescatarian as well. Do not have anything that's a meat, but they have like Beyond Meats and stuff like that. Veganish is definitely a place that I order. Their burgers are so good. I would definitely suggest the blackened salmon wrap. It is good. It's good. They have like crunchy chickpeas in there. If you want something quick, easy, and good, Veganish. So now let's get into date night. So the first place that I would suggest is El Menú, which is located in the Fishtown area. It's a Mexican restaurant, and it's amazing cocktails. It honestly got me hipped on spicy cocktails because they put like the tahini on it, and I'm like, I guess I'm a spicy cocktail type of girl. Like, who would have known? Tahini and sugar, and now it's a party. I would say it's a great date night place to go. It's very chill, and they also have like a tasting room where they have a DJ in the back. So El Menú, definitely a place I would suggest. The next place I would suggest is South. So I actually went to South during my anniversary. So South is a Black-owned restaurant that's cooking Southern food, and it's actually live music as well. So if you want to go to the live music area, that is an option. So South is very good, and what I would suggest you to try is their fried chicken. A new date night destination is Kalaya. It's a Thai restaurant located in Fishtown, and it has amazing cocktails, and it's a really cool, nice environment. Definitely Instagrammable, and I was trying to figure out, like, should I put it on the date night section? But I would definitely put it more on the date night section because it's a great place to engage with somebody, and they actually have like shareable items. So if you're trying to get close, if that's really like your person, y'all can share food with each other. So I would suggest for you to try the grilled oysters. It's so delicious. I don't know what they put in there, but the grilled oysters are amazing. So speaking of live music, another place where you can find live music is Heritage. It's located in North Philly, so not too far from El Caminos or Dos Segundos, and they have live music and they have a variety of meals. So I would definitely have you check that out. And the last section for North Philly is going to be brunch spots. I've been dying to try is Young American Ciders. I've had people rave about this in their brunches. So Young American Cider is a cider tasting room, but they also do food, so lunch and dinner as well. And on Saturdays and Sundays, they do brunch. So this is definitely a destination I would suggest for you to go if you are visiting Philly. The next one is Café La Dumade. So Café La Dumade is a French bistro that is cooking up some amazing breakfast food. So your classics, right? Your French toast, your waffles, but also some French cuisine as well. So I would definitely suggest you to try their French toast, which is amazing. And make sure you get there on time because a lot of people like this restaurant, so it's hard sometimes to get reservations. And rounding out for the last one is one of my favorites. It's Honey Sit and Eat. It's really not extravagant, but it's just good quality food. Their breakfast potatoes are really good. That's the first place I've ever had vegan sausages before. Like, it's just a quality, overall good place to eat. So Honey Sit and Eat specifically because they have 2 locations, one in South Philly and one in Northern Liberties, and I'm specifically talking about the one in Northern Liberties. Try that out. It's just giving you great, delicious food. Now let's head over to West Philadelphia. So first, once again, we're gonna start off with casual eats. So the first place I would suggest is Walnut Street Cafe. It's great for happy hour. It's really good for small bites, and I definitely would suggest for you to go there during happy hour for their special or their little finger foods. It's located in University City, so not too far, if you are familiar with Philadelphia, not too far from Penn and Drexel area. So next is Loco Pez, located in the Baltimore Ave area. So that would be qualified as Southwest Philadelphia, but once again, we're consolidating, we're making things easier. Loco Pez is definitely a local favorite. You can get some margaritas there. It's also vegan friendly, as well as your traditional tacos and enchiladas, as well as burritos. A favorite of mine for breakfast is gonna be 48th Street Grill. It's a Jamaican restaurant, so it is Black owned, and it's located in West Philadelphia. And I would definitely suggest for you to try their ackee and sawfish breakfast. It's really delicious, but it's good for casual date night as well as lunch and dinner. One of my favorites, I know I'm saying one of my favorites, duh, it's like a list of my favorites, but one of my favorites is Hibiscus. It is Black owned, a Caribbean restaurant. I believe Jamaicans own the restaurant, so my people, what's up? But their curry kale wraps are just so good. Definitely vegan friendly, and I used to get my sea moss from there as well. I used to put it in my smoothies. I actually need to start doing that again. But located in Southwest Philadelphia as well, near Baltimore Ave, the street over on Catherine Street. Very, very delicious. Since we are on our Caribbean kick, Caribbean vibe, another place that I go regularly is Quality Taste, and it is Black owned Jamaican restaurant. They're so good and so on demand, so you know I'm not giving you wrong information. They have opened a second restaurant right near. So if you want to do takeout, you go to the one place. If you want to have like a sit down, you go to the place right next door. So they're famous for their jerk, but once again, I do not eat meat, so I go there for their jerk salmon. So when I mean their jerk, I mean jerk chicken. So try their jerk chicken, they're famous for it, but I go for their jerk salmon and their escabeche fish. But I'm obsessed, addicted to jerk salmon. Like, I'm treating myself when I get some jerk salmon from Quality. Moving on to the brunch category, the first place is White Dog Cafe. So White Dog Cafe is pretty unique because it's definitely farm to table vibes. So their menu actually changes and rotates based off of what is in season agriculturally. So I definitely would suggest for you to go try White Dog Cafe. It is a fan favorite for individuals who live in the area, who live in West Philly or just Philly, and they have heard and have loved White Dog Cafe. The next is gonna be Booker's. So Booker's is not simply just a brunch place, but all the times that I've been there have been during brunch, so that's probably why my brain thinks of Booker's as a brunch restaurant. It is Black owned, it's located on Baltimore Avenue, and they have just great food. I would definitely suggest for you to try the fried catfish. And rounding it off for date night, I would suggest K-Pod. So K-Pod is a fairly new restaurant located in University City, not too far from Penn's campus. It's actually like on Penn's campus, but it's Asian fusion, definitely great for happy hour, definitely great for date night, and it's some amazing food. So please tell me what you think about my list. Did I forget anything in North Philly and in West Philadelphia? Please make sure that you comment below. And if you did miss out on that first video, make sure you click this link so you can see the first video. Have a happy journey through our food restaurants here in Philadelphia.